So how do you find a research question? Obviously, if you're going to spend 5 weeks trying to answer this question, it should be something that you care about, and it should be something that works for all of the assignments. So let's just review the guidelines for the research proposal. So it says your question should be something you are genuinely curious about and related to something you have personal interest, experience, or connections to. Your question should be carefully brainstormed and revised so that it considers scope and specificity while leaving room for exploration, since you don't know exactly where this question may lead you. So let's just look at those criteria again. Something you are genuinely curious about, that's one. Something related to you, something you have a personal interest, experience, or connection to. It's the second criteria. It has to be carefully brainstormed, third criteria. Revised, fourth criteria. And as you're revising your research question, you want to think about, does it fit the scope of this assignment? Is it specific enough to actually fulfill the requirements of the assignment? And does it still leave me room for exploration? So those are the things that you want to be thinking about as you are pondering what your research question should be. Here's some examples of research questions. These are from the research proposal assignment guidelines. So you want to be thinking about here, is there scope, specificity, and still room for exploration? So how could YouTube be safer for young users hoping to explore their talents and values? What are the positive social and psychological benefits of MMO gaming or massively multiplayer online gaming? How might helicopter parenting impact a child's ability to grow into an independent adult? Or why might some health experts discourage people from gluten-free diets? So questions that we may not have the answers to yet, that other people will definitely have ideas and opinions about, so it will give us something rich to explore in our research, and also something that fits the scope of the assignment. So how do you come up with your own research questions? You want to embark on some serious brainstorming at this point. And I would say start looking around you. Start paying attention to what it is that you enjoy doing. Do you like playing video games? Are you a mixed martial arts fan? Do you kayak regularly? Or are you really into craft coffee and artisan coffees? What are you interested in? And then are there questions related to that? Maybe you're really into creating open space nature areas in your community. I'm particularly interested in solitude and have been exploring it in a couple classes I teach. Or maybe you're interested in the idea of food deserts, that maybe in your neighborhood there is no access to fresh fruits and vegetables for the majority of the community. You might think about, what are you studying in college? What's your current job? What are some issues happening there? What might be happening in your future career? It could be personal issues, things related to having aging parents or issues related to childcare. Or perhaps it's more personal than that even, and it's about your own physical health, whether that's stress or consuming too much sugar, or what kind of exercise is best for you, or how do you get motivated to do exercise. So lots of possibilities for topics, and then you want to dig into those and figure out, what am I curious about with that? To that end, I wanted to tell you about something a friend and colleague of mine is doing called the Curiosity Project. If you're on Instagram at all, you can actually explore the Curiosity Project hashtag and see what this looks like. It's basically a project where people are taking photographs of things that spark their curiosity, and then the comment that goes with the picture is always a question. I wonder why, I wonder if, I wonder how, I wonder what, I wonder who. For the next couple of days, I want you to really have that mindset as you go about your everyday life. Think about, what are you curious about? Pay attention to what you do, pay attention to what you're interested in, and just see where your mind goes. That's part of the fun of brainstorming, is that it sometimes happens when we least expect it. And if we set an intention about that, to say, I'm going to come up with an interesting question for this, you'll find that you start looking at things in a different way. I can't wait to hear what you come up with for your question.